How's it going? I got an art journal done to share with you. This is Gregg, and I've had him as my art journal, as one of my art journals for a really long time. He's an altered book, I guess, although I'm leaving his cover because it's green and I love it. So, I'm going to flip through and talk about it, as we do. I left this page blank as an homage to what Gregg used to be. He's a shorthand, speed building for shorthand, so that's the shorthand. So anyways, that intentionally left blank. And that's the first page. So this was a long time ago whenever I still did Sweet Red Clover. I started him, then stopped doing stuff in him, and then took it back up for the Junk Journal July challenge. So that's why he encompassed such a long time. It doesn't take me that long to journal. I just sat him down because I couldn't think of anything good to put in him. And finally I was like, just finish it. So there you go. And on this page, when I very first did this book, it had the copyright dates on it of 1932 and 1938. So this book was, old. And I added my own date, which was August 23rd, 2013. So Gregg has been with me in Unfinished for quite some time. This page was made out of napkin that somebody sent to me, and this was all pieces of the napkin and then just acrylic paint. So he's remade with love. I don't remember specifically if I was doing something for a challenge for these first pages, but I kind of remember, I think I was doing something, I was going to say every day, but apparently not. But for some reason it sticks in my head that it was another challenge. Like I use this one intermittently. As like, if the pages weren't dry, I would use in my other journal, I would use him. Or if I had stuff that I was going to tape in that I had done on other paper. But again, it was 2013. So it's been a hot minute and I don't quite remember. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know that I have a huge, I feel so happy. And then that makes me feel like disjointed and I can't say things and I'm just going to be giggling a lot. So be prepared for that. And it's been so long ago that I don't super remember, a lot of the reasoning behind any of this, or if there even was reasoning behind it. Like I said, for some reason it is, the cats are going to start fighting each other and the dogs are going to start barking in 1 second. I just know it. But for some reason it comes to my mind that this was part of some sort of challenge and I don't remember what. And I didn't look back at the Sweet Red Clover .blogspot.com to see what it was. So we're just going to go with it. Must have been some kind of challenge and let you look at the pictures till we get to something I can talk about. I know a lot of this stuff, like the napkin was Happy Mail. Maybe the background for Mildred was stuff that other people had sent me. Like that, I'm pretty sure came in Happy Mail. I know the napkin page came in Happy Mail. I know this right here came from my friend that I called my honey, Jackie Beeman. This piece of cut out paper that came from her. And I remember that, even though it's been however long 2021 minus 2013 is. Don't make me do the math. It's late. And a lot of it has song lyrics on it. Like this is from a Tom Waits song that I really liked. And I remember I was super thrilled about doing that. That was one I was really proud of doing. And I thought she looked actually like not a young girl, but an older lady. And I was excited about that. And I liked her. She's weird looking, but I liked her. And again, this is, that's from Hallelujah, the Leonard Cohen song. And I like her I still like her. So a lot of this stuff in here, I still like pretty good. These are song lyrics too. A lot of these ones were song lyrics. And she's really pretty. And I think I copied her. I don't think I copied her, but I think I used a photo reference for her and, the face, not the arrow through the head part, but I really liked her. I really liked him also. Even though he's super creepy looking. I like his glasses. I think his glasses came out neat. Um, but I kind of remember using a photo reference for her, and I was proud about how she came out. They're not all winners, obviously. She's a little weird looking. But for the most part, it's definitely marked improvement over other stuff that I had done. I always thought this was funny. Forget about the zombie apocalypse that will never come. The real epidemic is the douchebag apocalypse that is already upon us. I feel like that a lot of the time. I'm pretty sure I copied this. I really love her, especially her U-shaped boobs. I think it's hilarious. But I'm pretty sure I copied her off of something that I saw on Pinterest. And I all the way through time, I'm really bad about remembering who I've copycatted. I've tried to be better about it, but I'm still not great at it. Um, this girl has tooth problems. This one upside down, she looks like Julie Andrews to me, and she's definitely better upside down because if you flip her this way, she comes across real creepy. But upside down, she kind of reminds me of Julie Andrews, so I will take that. This came in Happy Mail. I really liked it. It has a weird I think it's wallpaper, but it has almost like a fabricy texture to it. It's really cool. It's funny because like this scrapbook paper, I get so careful with supplies, and I've been trying to. Now I'm like, no, I'm gonna use them, and I'm much better about it. But like that scrapbook or that this fabric or this wallpaper, geez Louise, I used parts of it, and I still have parts of it all this time later because I was so like, oh, I'm going to use it for something special. So I'd only use little pieces. I like this. This is scrapbook paper. It was the same way. I'm like, I would use tiny pieces so that it lasts longer. And now I'm like, you have so much crap. Just use it. Just use the crap. I like her. I think again that I copied her from something that I saw on Pinterest. But I can't remember, but she is in like, I think it was called like Twinkling H2O's. It's sparkling watercolor. And she's still like, you can see how shiny she is. I have no idea what I did with those watercolors, but they were decent. And the background on this is the same way. Look, it's so shiny. I have no idea what I did with those, but they were really good wherever they landed. Whoever has them now, they were good. I like this a lot. I don't think it was my normal style, but her face I thought was really pretty and the colors of it. I don't know. I don't think it was something color-wise. It just doesn't look like me, but I really like it. And then I think after this, it all starts to be, this page and after starts to be more recent stuff. I copied this from something that I saw on Pinterest for sure. Again, I don't remember what I should because I copied it like I did several different versions in several art journals, but I do not remember what the original. Maybe it was concept art from the Box Trolls. It was something like that. It was concept art from something. I'm fairly certain. But anyways, that's a somewhat copycat or very strongly inspired by something I saw online. This is my house. I don't know if it's recognizable and the trees don't look like that, but there are amendments. And I don't remember if this is right here is like the cat or a squirrel or a skunk. But there it is. I don't know. I notice it every time and I'm like, did I draw that on purpose? Because I don't remember doing it. And yet there it is. But yes, it's not terrible. I'm not too ashamed. There's not a chimney over here. I don't know why I put a chimney, but hey, I don't care. It does look kind of like my house, so I'll take it. And then this is the start of the Junk Journal July for 2021 that I've been doing. So you can see, look how shiny that is. It's embossed with kaleidoscope embossing powder. It's like real, I don't know if it'll pick up the rainbow embossing of it, but it is a ladybug that has been rainbow embossed. And I did the same thing as I was doing before. I think I've put a quote on every page. So unless I have something spectacular to say, I'm just going to read the quote to you. This one says, no one can go back and make a brand new start, but anyone can start now and make a brand new ending. And that is Carl Bard. And I'm going to flip the page. I like this one so much how this came out. It was the second day and I was like, oh, that is like even over, that's such a vast improvement over that. I was like, yeah, my brain kicking in. It goes back out again, for some of the others. But this page I super liked. I loved this lady's face and she just looks so determined or something. I just love her face. And the quote for this one says, being happy is a very personal thing, and it really has nothing to do with anyone else. And that's Esther Hicks said that. I like the repeated circle motif. I was proud of that too. Like their circles, circles, circles. I was like, genius. I was very proud of my repeating circle motif. Some of them are, this page is thick. Yeah, that's just a thick page. This one is Vincent van Gogh. It says, if I am worth anything later, I am worth something now. For wheat is wheat, even if people think it is grass in the beginning. And so that's all the flowers. So shiny. This came from a calendar that I couldn't get rid of because the images were pretty. And even though it's glossy, I don't care. And these little leaves, I bought those recently. And I haven't been buying much ephemera stuff because I'm trying to use what I have like up. I want to use it up. And you know how much stuff I gave you. But I saw these leaves and they were so cool. So I did buy those. It was my sneaky surprise for me. Not a surprise, but present. There you go. This one says, to create something exceptional, your mindset must be relentlessly focused on the smallest detail. And this is actual picture that I put in here that I had gotten. And I don't know why, like when I first started doing the art journal stuff, I had a really hard time using old like book pages and stuff like that. And I eventually got over it. Like obviously like poor Gregg is an entire book that I've used for it. And it was something like, I mean, nobody's ever going to use Gregg for his intended purpose. So I kind of got over that mindset of using that stuff. But like the pictures that I have, it is so hard to put them. I know I'll get over it if I just do it. But also even this one, which is like messed up and like got schmutz on it and stuff. I was like, oh, I don't know. But I did it. I was proud of myself. This one's fairly simple, but I like the quote is coming out like the water or whatever. It says, my past is an armor I cannot take off, no matter how many times you tell me the war is over. And that's Jessica. Gonna say it like it looks. Cat off. Maybe cat off. I don't know. Anyways, that is the quote. And it's so, it was like, I literally like 4 things on this page, but I like how this came out. Let everything happen to you, beauty and terror. Just keep going. No feeling is final. This is stuff I drew. I did like watercolor blobs, I think, and then drew over top of it, or else I drew with a waterproof pen and then watercolor blob to fill in. I wanted it to not be contained within the lines, I guess. And it worked out for that. And I actually think it's kind of cute. I don't mind that. This page is a catastrophe. It's so ugly to me. It's just terrible, but it is what it is. The inside quote said, I burned so long, so quiet, you must have wondered if I loved you back. I did, I do. And that's Annalise Gelman. And then this quote, oh no, you're Auntie Anna. And then this quote is, Khalil Gibran. It says, travel and tell no one. Live a true love story and tell no one. Live happily and tell no one. People ruin beautiful things. So I don't know. I just don't like the colors. I think this is my least favorite page of all the Junk Journal July pages. We'll see if I stick with that till the end, but so far, it's just, ugh. Ugh. They're not all going to be winners, and that's okay. This is so shiny. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like gold foil. So shiny. We travel, some of us forever, to seek other places, other lives, other souls. And that's Anais Nin. And this is out of a magazine. It was an advertisement for like I don't remember, cell phone company or diarrhea yogurt. I don't know, but it was it was an ad. I remember that. But the image, I really liked the image of this lady looking down the road on her headset for some reason. This one gets 2 quotes on this page, and I like how this came out. It's very little decoration, I think, or different decoration stuff, but I like it. This one's is Mark Twain, and it says, "The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. It's the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning." And this one is E.R. Frank. "This is tricky. You have months, even years, when nothing changes a speck, when you don't go anywhere or do anything or think one new thought. And then you can get hit with a day or an hour or a half a second when so much happens, it's almost like you got born all over again into some brand new person you for damn sure never expected to meet." And I'm like, yeah, that's accurate. I like that. I liked both of those quotes, and for some reason my brain was like, these go together. I like this page quite a lot. I've done a lot of pink pages this time, I think. I don't know why I'm gravitating towards pink. It is not anywhere close to my favorite color, so I don't know why, but I've been finding a lot of pink and stuff. This says, "The greatest challenge in life is discovering who you are. The second greatest is being happy with what you find." And I don't know why I didn't write down who the quote is from, but it is from a person. I'm just too lazy to go look for it now because I forgot all about it. I'm really proud of this page. I drew these 2 things after I saw this stuff from a guy on Pinterest, and I did remember his name, but again, I put it on the blog, whatever his name was. And his looks nothing like this, but it looked like a colored pencil thing where he had like used different colored pencils. Like, I think I kind of got a better effect with that here, maybe, or like up in here than I did here. But like you could see if you looked closely, you could see the different colors of the colored pencils. If you didn't look closely, they kind of meshed together and just made like the shadow and stuff. I did not super great achieve it, but I really like, and here is the same way. I really like the way mine turned out. So it's not close to his at all. I don't think you'd ever be able to tell, but I really like both of the things. And the quote is, "Attention is the rarest and purest form of generosity." And it's Simone Weil, I guess is how you say that. But yeah, I really like this one. I've had a couple, like I super like that one. I super like that one. There are several where I'm like, hey, you didn't forget everything. This is my unintentional Christmas in July page. I don't know. I guess maybe the red and the green and then the gold, and this looks like an ornament. It's not supposed to be Christmassy, but once I did it, I couldn't unsee it. This is scrapbook paper that is gold foiled. It is so shiny and cool. And I bought two, it was individual pages, which I never buy because they're always expensive. And I bought 2 of them because I liked it so much. And then now I'm annoyed because I put it on the page and now it looks like a stupid Christmas page. I'm so annoyed about it. I'm trying not to look at it that way, but it is very hard. Once you see it, it's hard to unsee. The quote is from Matisse, and it says, "There are always flowers for those who want to see them." Even at Christmas in July. Stupid Christmas page. I like this a lot too. Again, it's really simple, but there's something I really like about it. It says, "Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, 'You owe me.' Look what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky." And again, pink. Why pink? I don't have the answer to that, but I like it. And that makes me scared. Am I now a Supergirl? Is that what's happening? I'm legitimately concerned. And also simple. I never do simple. Like, it's hard for me to do simple, but here we are. Whoops, here we are knocking stuff over. Oh Lord. I clearly need to sleep. But anyway, the quote says, "I hope that someday when I'm gone, someone somewhere picks my soul up off these pages and thinks I would have loved her." And that's Nicole Lyons that said that. This is another one. Super cute. The prompt was layers. I'm terrible with that. But I like how this came out. So she's cute. The page is fine. I'm like, oh, look at me. I'm improvement in collaging again. This one is Khalil Gibran, and it says, "Beauty is not in the face. Beauty is a light in the heart." And I drew her forever ago. I've had these borders for probably as long as I've had Gregg, and I've never used them, and I'm so happy that they're finally being used in a place. This scrapbook paper is among like one of the first that I ever got. This is a piece of Gregg that I had torn out to make space for the pages, like the bulk of the book, and I put it back in there. And this quote is Robert Frost, and it says, "Before I built a wall, I'd ask to know what I was walling in or walling out, and to whom I was like to give offense." Which is actually kind of like a play on words about giving offense, because the poem is about the two neighbors repairing a fence between their property lines. So I kind of thought it was funny, like before you built the fence, you'd like to know to whom you're going to give offense. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if that was intentional, but he was probably much smarter than me, so it must have been. I don't know, seemed like a pun and I enjoyed it. And then this is the last page of Gregg. It said, "Art is not what you see, but what you make others see." And that's Degas. And so that's the end of Gregg. That's one more journal done. So excited. And I actually have one more, but I don't think I'm going to make it. I've got one page left in a different art journal that because I ran out of pages in Gregg, I had to start the other art journal. And it also was from quite some time ago. So I hope you liked looking at Gregg. I think you've probably seen over some time, although it's clearly been a while, all of these pages. But now you've seen them together as a done thing. And I can put Gregg on my bookshelf and enjoy him from afar and occasionally open it up and be like, "Oh, I remember when I did that thing." So I hope you like it, and I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.